had one tone, and the tone was it was not even an undertone. It was clear that we did not want the CSs in the first place, and it was something that we tolerated for at least 20 months. And with the conversations that were ongoing, the level of incompetence is the reason as to why Kenyans said enough is enough, and our president had no choice. But after 14 days, he's reacted to a bunch of things, including firing the cabinet.
That's right. There's a story on page 7 of the Daily Nation that highlights that this is the end of the road for one of the wealthiest group of ministers. Their combined net worth, there was about 24 of them, their combined net worth is 15.83 billion. That is what is known. And I think it's okay to speculate that a lot of the times when people are declaring their wealth, kuna zileona feature. So 15.83 billion is what is known. And just to have a look at what the cabinet's wealth looks like, so I don't feel sorry for anyone at amepoteza kazi. Starting, of course, with Musalia Mudavadi, who is the Prime Cabinet Secretary, still has his job. 4.4 billion shillings is his net worth.
Yes, he has actually pointed fingers and said exactly his properties are. Remember, Mudavadi became a minister when he was just 29 years in 1989, but has grown his wealth through different investments. First of all, he has shares in Absa Bank and First Assurance Company. Apart from that, he in the upmarket area of Riverside, he has estates, and also he has a company that leases out helicopters. That is Exclusive Air Services. Other than Mudavadi, we have two other individuals. One, Mr. Mithika Linturi, who survived parliamentary impeachment as agriculture CS over a fake fertilizer scandal, and he declared his wealth at 1.2 billion. And of course, we have Mr. Simon Chelugui, cooperatives and MSMEs, who put his wealth at 993 million, while Professor Njuguna Ndungu, that is National Treasury, said his net worth was 950 million.
Former CS for Defense Aden Duale puts his wealth at 871 million. Former AG Justin Muturi at 700 million. Moses Kuria at 750 million, and so on and so forth. Trade and Industry, former Cabinet Secretary Rebecca Miano declared her wealth to be 397, and etc. It goes on and on and on. A question I've always asked myself, Brian, a lot of people who come into the position of Cabinet Secretary tend to have either a corporate background, especially in Uhuru's tenure. They would come from corporates, coming from very plush jobs, very plum positions in prestigious organization, international corporates, etc. Why would you leave that job to come work as a cabinet secretary for probably less money than you're making?
Two theories. One, loyalists have to be rewarded. That is just the plain, simple, layman explanation.
True.
You helped me campaign, you funded my campaign, I'm now president, it's your time to eat.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. The other one is more of, I trust this person to be around me. You see, in as much as the first one is loyalty, yes.
Yeah.
There is the second one where you believe if I put this person in this place, he'll figure out a team. He'll come up with a team that can actually help cover that docket. But then I think it was just a case of incompetence and rewarding loyalists, and that did not come to play properly. And remember, there's some parliamentarians who were given these jobs. No, they were actually elected.
Yes. And they forfeited their seats.
Yeah, forfeiting their seats, and they became cabinet secretaries. These big questions. Someone like Murkomen, someone like Mrs. Wahome, Miss Wahome, sorry, they had to leave different seats to just make sure that they appointed. And in this appointment, unaona, kuna disappointment.
That's why I'm asking the question. Why leave your plum corporate job or your elected seat to come be a cabinet secretary?